Nobody should have to choose between staying in an unsafe home or having no home at all. But too often, that's the choice survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault have to make. Studies show that access to safe, affordable housing is one of survivors' biggest, most urgent concerns. This is why we can't end homelessness without addressing domestic and sexual violence. More than 80% of women with children who are experiencing homelessness have experienced domestic violence. And women are at a heightened risk of sexual assault before, during, and after periods of homelessness. Survivors of violence face real barriers when trying to access housing. Barriers caused by the power and control dynamics of abuse, a need for safety and confidentiality, economic instability, and the effects of trauma. And these barriers are often greater for those who are most marginalized in our society, including families of color, Native Americans, immigrants, LGBTQ people, people with disabilities, and individuals and families living in poverty or who are geographically isolated. So if we are going to end homelessness, we have to understand the connections between domestic violence, sexual violence, and housing instability, and create a framework that responds to the unique challenges and opportunities this intersection creates. In order to meet the needs of survivors and their families, we also need a greater range of housing options, from emergency shelters to transitional housing, to rapid rehousing, to permanent supportive housing. We need to continue to build the capacity of housing and homelessness programs to support survivors' safety, autonomy, and self-determination. And we need to build and strengthen partnerships between domestic and sexual violence organizations and housing and homelessness programs at the local, state, and national levels. These partnerships will give us the resources, strategies, and support we need as advocates, and the programs and policies that will support survivors' safety and stability. Together, through partnerships like these and survivor-centered policies and practices, we can end homelessness and improve families' lives. Learn more about survivor-centered housing at safehousingpartnerships.org.